Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 8 of C++ for Beginners. Now, in this episode, we are going to go over if statements. Now, what is an if statement? Well, so far our programs just run through and do whatever we coded in. But what if we want to make a more interactive program that responds differently to different interactions with the user? Now, what we need is an if statement, and an if statement allows the program to make a decision based off a certain criteria. So, let me show you real quick. First of all, let's make an integer that we're going to test in our if statement. We'll call it test, and we'll set it equal to 25. Now, at the end, we'll do cin.get so our program doesn't close. Now, to make an if statement, you simply write if followed by parentheses, followed by some curly braces, and inside the curly braces is where we will put the code that will execute if this statement is true. Now we actually need to make a statement for it to test. So we'll say if the variable test is equal to 25, then we're going to cout and say congrats, the number is 25, and end the line. Now, one thing real quick. This double equals sign is not the same as a single equals sign. A single equals sign means take the value and put it into the variable. The double equal signs means compare the two values. So on the left it says, is test the same as 25? And if test is the same as 25, then it will print out this right here. Congrats, the number is 25. So let's run it real quick, and we'll see. Congrats, the number is 25. So what happens if we change the number up here to 15? If we run it now, nothing is going to print out because, as you can see, 15 is put into test, and now it says, is test the same as 25? Remember that test is actually 15, and 15 is not the same as 25, so it will not execute whatever is in these curly braces. Now, let's say we want to do multiple tests. So to do multiple tests, we start off with a single if, then right below it we write else if, and we do another test. We'll say test equals 50. And if test is equal to 50, we'll do cout, the number is 50, home dog. Now, we'll end the line. Now this is going to, first of all, we're setting test to 15. Let's set it actually to 50. So what's going to happen now is it's going to say, is 50 the same as 25? Nope, so I'm not going to do this. And it says, okay, is 50 the same as 50? It is indeed, so it will say the number is 50, home dog. So if we run this now, we'll say the number is 50, home dog. If we set this to 25, it's going to say congrats, the number is 25. And now what happens if we wanted to print something if this is not true and this is not true? What if we want to have a default thing that it will print? Well, if we want a default thing, we can go down here and just write else and curly braces, and notice there is no test for it to do because it's saying if all of these tests don't turn out correctly, then we'll resort to this little chunk right here. And right here we will say cout, I don't know what's going on. Okay. So now we'll run it, and okay, congrats, the number is 25. The number is 50, home dog. And here we go, if we write 51, it's going to go to the default else right here because it's not 25, it's not 50, so it's going to go here. It says, I don't know what is going on. Now, in here, in these tests, we have the double equal sign, which compares the two numbers and sees if they're exactly the same. We can also do exclamation mark equal sign, which means if test is not the same as 25, so if 51 is not the same as 25, do this. So let's make it be 26, and let's get rid of these for right now. And we run this. It's going to say, congrats. Okay, oh, congrats, the number, that's right, is not 55, because 25. So right now it's 26. 26 is not the same as 25, so it's going to run this. So it'll say, congrats, the number is not 25. Now we can also do if test is greater than 25, we can say, congrats, the number is bigger than 55. I mean 25, excuse me, I keep getting that messed up. So we run this now, it will print out, congrats, the number is bigger than 25, because 26 is bigger than 25. But if this is 4, it's not going to work because 4 is not greater than 25. We can also do less than. So now 4 is less than 25, so it will print. The text doesn't really make sense for this. Let's just change this to the test was true. We can also do less than or equal to. So if it's 24, it's going to print the test was true. If it's 25, it's going to print the test is true. So anything that is less than 25, or if it is 25, it will print. As you can imagine, you can do greater than or equal to 25 as well. So right now it will be true because 25 is not, it's not greater than, but it is equal to 25. And if we do 29, 29 is greater than 25, so the test is true once again. Now that is kind of a lot to stomach for now. So if you need to rewatch this video, go ahead. And in the next video, we're actually going to use this if statement we just learned about and the previous things we've learned about so far in the series, and we're going to make a calculator that's going to ask the user if they want to add, subtract, multiply, or divide, and then it will do so using an if statement and user input and everything else. So anyways, that about wraps up this video, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.